We're here in Seattle, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Your Seattle Mariners.
All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Darrell Hayden. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Ready to go? And stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Troy.
Tommy Troy.
The pitch. Swings through that.
0-1.
The 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Now the number 2 hitter looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Tim and Dino in the box now. No balls and a strike. Man at first, one away. Hayden, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a changeup. And there's a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And up next for St. Louis, Steve Robinson. Bouncer to second. Baxter. And that is that. The Cards leave one, so now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Now at the plate, Darrell Hayden.
The designated hitter, Darrell Hayden.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Around third. The relay. He's safe.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Luis Robert now. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get...
Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Ow! And that will end the inning. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Jason Dominguez. Hayden, a righty that throws with power. 27 years old. He's a former American League MVP. Hayden back to work. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The 0-2. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And next is the designated hitter, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Got it. 2-1 now.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
On the ground to the left. A dive. Nice stop. Gathers and throws. They get the out, and that'll do it.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Luke Gold. Hayden back to work. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And here's the first baseman. Fastball for a strike.
It's 0-1.
One down, base is empty. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. kicks and deals. This to third. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Tommy Troy now at the plate. And there's the strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one a little below the knees, and the count is 1-1. And a pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 1 and the Cardinals nothing.
Now batting.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Runner tags at second.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Number 82 now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
You know, these Cards just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tim and Dino next up for the Cardinals. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And he deals. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Steve Robinson. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. The wind of the pitch. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Little chopper rolls foul. Dominguez aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman. Grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike. The Redbirds down by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering is down low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 away.
The batter,
Luke Gold next up for the Cardinals. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Gold, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. And that one fouled off. And the pitch misses outside. 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field, and that'll do it. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 1-0.
the batter, the designated hitter, Darryl Hayden.
Out to short, Troy. Tosses to first. That is the inning. Nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, number 83. Hayden back to work. That one finds the zone. 1-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've really got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Tommy Troy. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
1-2.
The 1-2. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's out number 2.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's the left fielder. 1 for 2. That one in triple digits. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. St. Louis goes down in order. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mariners 1 and the Cardinals nothing. So 2 down. Now it's the DH, Darrell Hayden. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Tim Andino. Here comes a pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Matt hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Steve Robinson, next up for the Cardinals, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Hit hard on the ground to short. The throw to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
2 outs, base is empty. Jason Dominguez next up for the Cardinals. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 outs. Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2. And a good eye there.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. And down in order go the Cardinals. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back in Seattle, we're at the top of the 8th. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Popped in the air, left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there.
Now back, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman.
Wagner.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and fires. Good job to fight that one off. The wind and the pitch. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wind to kick the pitch. Got it by him for the K. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boone. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Goal stands in now and watches strike one. And it's 1-1. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Redbirds down quietly. It's 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, number 83. The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike. Fought off foul. And the pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Troy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now the left fielder, 1 for 3. Lifted in the air, out to left. Drops into the glove.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
1 out left for the Cardinals. And now the right fielder, Tim Andino. Encarnacion Strand steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.